So we're just seeing the kickoff here in this one, Fyzabad Anglican against Fyzabad Secondary. And just for clarification, Fyzabad Secondary in the red tops, that's them kicking from in the black shorts going across your screen, going away from you is the Anglican school. And here they are trying their best to turn the corner, but not able to do so as readily as they would like. So it's been Amber Ayam, the one getting the ball into touch. Ball played away, but they can't get it out of harm's way. Still being kept in there. So the ladies in the pink and blue are from the Fyzabad Anglican School. And here's a nice little chest and pass. You don't see that too often. Now playing it up there and trying to get it forward quickly is Carissa. A shot coming and it's blocked. But they haven't really been able to get it out of harm's way. Now this could be interesting. They're off to the races here. There's Ramuta, young Ramuta turning nicely, still trying to get into the mix there, and but they lose the handle of the ball, and down the road it goes again. They're not wasting any time at all. Kylie Richards. Ooh, a nice big one. This is going to give them problems on defense. Here's a shot blocked by the defender, but the goalkeeper was a little bit late in coming to claim it, so the defender did the right thing. Here's a shot coming though over the bar. Well, and again sensing the opportunity there to maybe get a crack at goal, and you could just see Jada Shepherd there attacking the ball and rifling her shot at goal. Unfortunately, it went over the bar, so it has been a nice brisk start to proceedings for them. And you could just see the Fyzabad secondary girls trying their best to really tighten the screws here a little bit, but they're trying to run out of what is really a quagmire in front of goal there, and they all having the same difficulty, which is to get the ball to move. And does she keep it in? She does well. Ramuta, small but quick. She's blazed past one, tries to get the cross in. It had it blocked, and that's a good block there, of course, by Batiste. Another one though, still coming inside. Here's a shot, and this might actually be a pass. So can she now return the favor? With the left foot, she gets it inside. It's still bubbling in there, and the goalkeeper though comes and makes the save bravely. She comes and does it. That's Rihanna Chaitan, and now she's prepared to kick it out. So good goalkeeping. She had to be brave, and she was, and it worked out for her. The pass is a short one. Ramutado picks it up. And she's small, so she's able to maneuver into tight spaces. And she and her teammate France, they're looking to create problems for that secondary defense. Fyzabad Anglican not backing down here. They're still going. Ball it just bounces away there. And it's just so unfortunate that some of these fields, they held a lot of water and a lot of mud, and now that they are drying off, they're leaving these awful divots and these rough surfaces. And but this is good work again from both teams. That's a lovely ball into the area, but good defending. She got a whole body behind the ball, and there she is again, Farina, and But another ball played inside the goalkeeper circumference. It eludes her. It goes between her legs and it goes behind for a corner kick. Well, for a moment there, Chaitan looked like she had it covered, but then the ball just and that's the vagaries of a field like that. One will bounce and the other one just stays down, and it went right between her legs. Luckily for her, it wasn't between the uprights because the ball did go over the line for the corner kick. Here is the cross inside. The goalkeeper again comes. She's very alert. She could pick it up though, but she decides against it, and now she has to try to save, scramble it away. And here they come, the secondary, but they can't even get the distance that is required. And now Ramuta is going to pick it up. Turning, lovely, still going, tries to pass the ball, but they lose the handle on it, and they eventually, it's into touch. It should be a throw into the secondary school, the Fyzabad sec, and it is. Trying to get the throw in. Actually, it's not a bad throw. And this is a good ball in, and it almost goes in. It just turns and hits the post. Well, you could see the danger in that one. The ball skimmed off the outside of the defender's boot, and when it hit the turf, you could see it spin back towards the goal. And luckily for them, it just didn't curl on the inside of the post. It hit the post and kind of stopped there. And I thought it had stopped on the line, but the referee said it had crossed the line, so it's going to be a corner to the Anglican school. They almost opened the scoring there with that one. Would have been a sad way to conceive, but hey, they all count once the ball crosses the line between the uprights. How this corner is, this is not a bad corner. It bounces, and again, the goalkeeper is quick. Now, this goalkeeper, Chaitan, is quick off her line, and not for the first time. You can see her outrunning the defenders to get to the ball quickly. And what she does when she gets there is going to be another thing, but so far, so good. Trying to scoop it up there, Ramuta, to play it upfield quickly. And you could just see the ball, when it bounces, it takes all kinds of hop. It doesn't really go the direction you want it to go. And no respite, they're still going. That's a good ball played on that right-hand side there. Now, can they get the ball? Is Marjorie. Her pass is not a strong one. And good defensive work here. Still trying to get it. That should be a free kick because her hand was on her. She couldn't free up that hand. Turning away from the pressure and plays the ball over to Ramuta. Ramuta is still running. Comes back. Look, where's the goalkeeper going? She wants the ball. And she is way out of her goal. And there was a defender there, so they need to tell her, once there's a defender in attendance, you are not needed that far away from goal. But she was almost running into danger there. Here's another ball played. That's a short ball, but she can't get the handle on it. They're trying to get everybody involved. A lovely ball down that right-hand side again. But this one is going behind. It's going to be another corner kick to the Fyzabad Anglican school. The team in the pink and blue tops, they are leading this game, and it would be interesting to see if they can get the opening goal. Now, they're going to get the opportunity now to bring this corner in. Taking them a while to get the ball. So still scoreless. We're approaching the 10 minutes on the clock here. Kick is a short one, and again the goalkeeper comes and claims it. So this is a pattern of hers. She's very quick off her lines. And almost like if she wants the ball, she wants to always feel the ball at her feet. And now the ball is just changing ends quickly. Goes into touch. And you look at the area around the ground, it's a nicely populated area, number of nice houses. Now they got a chance here now to bring the ball forward again. Opportunity to bring it further afield, but it's only getting that far as the Fyzabad secondary takes over. They're battling for it. That might be an infringement there. The referee says no, play on. And the Fyzabad secondary is still pouring it on, still trying to get numbers forward here. And excellent work at the back again by Majari. Ramutano plays a ball inside. It's a little bit short. And it's coming downfield. She does have a good shot though, but it's a little bit wide yet again. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag, but you have to give the Fyzabad Anglican some credit. They have been pressing and they've done a lot of their work up in the Fyzabad secondaries half of the field. Maya streak up, the goalkeeper. Not really called upon to make any saves, whereas her opposite number has been very busy. She's been creating scenarios for herself. That's good football. She got it away from Hamaka. Now another attempt at a shot on the run. The ball is sticking in the mud though. Problems here, and she just misses. Well, the goalkeeper was busy running out there, trying to get to the ball, and couldn't get there. And would you believe it? She just missed it yet again as Jada Shepherd flew to that one, did the smart thing. She got off the shot before the keeper could get there, but she just missed the target. Well, however, that kick isn't really doing much. It's still coming the other way. And they're going to have to really cater for this now because she does have the shot that she's required. Here is the shot once more, but it's off target again. You could see what she's trying to do. She wants to get down that right-hand side into that little channel in just inside of the defender so she can swing away with that right foot of hers. But for now, she's unable to really get it on target. 13 minutes gone. Ball played out on that right-hand side. Looking for movement, not much coming the other way, and this time it's just played upfield by Carissa France. Another opportunity here for them. They're going forward with this one now. They have numbers up there. Ramuta, she's running to goal. Ramuta still going. Ramuta still going. She just over pushes. Just that last little touch there that she took. The goalkeeper, though, again, very bravely coming at the feet of the attacker and thwarting the attack. Really good, brave goalkeeping there from Rian Chaitan. She may have to do it again, though, because Ramuta is relentless as she keeps coming forward and battling back. You look at her. She's still going. Although she might take that one out of the field, she put it at Ronnie Lafford. Can they keep it in play? It's eventually squirted out for another throw-in to the Fyzabad Anglican. They are deadlocked with the Fyzabad secondary at 0-0. I'm sure they'd like to get something going here. It's going to be a throw-in close to the corner flag. Throw it inside, and they have numbers up there, so they know when they're trying to do their interpassing bit, they have a concept of it. It just hasn't worked properly for them just yet. They have another throw in the Fyzabad Anglican. And then the ball has to be retrieved. And this time, now they're playing it. Can she get the cross in? It's short, but it's offside, I think, is the call. So it's going to be a free kick to the Fyzabad Secondary School. And another foul through. So it's been a real recurring theme. You almost hold in your breath when you see them getting ready to make these throws. Because it's just like a recurring theme with several of these young ladies and young men, I might add. It's not the exclusive domain of the women. Now, another chance here to run at the defense. This is what they've been hoping for, to get the ball into the up positions and dribbling away out of danger and playing a pretty decent pass down that side, but it's intercepted once more. Ramuta turns nicely, still going, is on her way now, going towards goal, but that cross, yet another first time effort, and it just goes behind. So a great build-up work there. Credit Ramuta for creating that chance. You could see her getting the better of her marker there and then squaring the ball, and nicely there Simmons, Obika Simmons, unable to turn it in on the between the upright. She got a good effort off. It's just that it was not close enough. Now a chance here. The ball again is played for. The goalkeeper again comes and she doesn't take it cleanly, but she kind of bobbles it, but she held it in her hands. And she's already say, it's almost like a mile a minute with her in terms of what she can do. Here's a lovely the ball played upfield, but it's going to be turned back. So no goals yet, and 17, almost 18 minutes gone. And I think one of the players, she's going the long way around, but they're going to bring in the corner. She's going to bring the corner in, and hopefully she can get it into that deep position where her teammates will have a chance at a stab at goal, header, a volley, whatever. Here it comes. That's a good kick. Again, the goalkeeper is there first. And goalkeeper Chaitan, Rian Chaitan, doing a good job. She's thwarting the Fyzabad Anglican attacks at the point just before it could get dicey in the area. She's able to, and another player goes down. So it's just par for the course right now. So they will have another free kick, and I'm sure they will try to get this one deep into the opponent's penalty area. Here it is, coming inside nicely, bounces around. The stab at goal is sticking in the mud. So nothing given there. The goalkeeper really is very nonchalant about everything she does. She's never hurried in any way, form, or fashion. Her kick goes out, and Ramuta is the intended target, but she now has to run against two defenders. This time she takes it over the line. It's going to be a throw-in. So a chance for them to bring this one downfield. running at the defense. This time Shepherd can't keep the angle right. She tried to cut too sharply there and gifted the ball away. Now this one goes through the legs and the last defender is beaten, but trying to get to her spot quickly and get the ball in. It's only just, and they still have possession, and eventually it's just cleared away, but not very far. They still have to try to get it out of harm's way, turning one way, twisting the next, and doing very well indeed to keep the ball out. Tamara Utley. Still, the ball is played in. Oh, that's almost like the focal point here for the Fyzabad Secondary School. And they're not able to really break down the Anglican school just yet. That was a slip. I don't think there was any malicious intent in that. And it should be a free kick. Oh, that is the half, it looks like, in this game. As the referee is saying, or is he giving them a water break? I think it looks like a water break because some of them are really struggling at the moment. So they're just trying to make sure that they give them enough time to get some refreshments. And before too long, we should be on our way again in this, the first half of the Fyzabad Anglican against Fyzabad Secondary Girls Clash. Because the Anglican school is putting up a staunch battle here. Players just taking their time to get back into position. The referee, though, is ready to get things started. Here is the free kick to resume play. It taken down nicely and played away. There's a great ball played down that left-hand side. Unfortunately, Ramuta is not able to get at the end of it. So they'll have a throw-in this time, the Fyzabad Secondary. Ramuta with the first touch for the Anglican school. She goes down and stays down, but she tries to get up quickly and try to retrieve the ball. She almost caught her opponents as she was kicking the ball, but luckily she didn't. Now this one is going to be played back. This could be problems here. It's an open goal, no. And coming back cleanly and clearing it away is Tarika Prince. She sensed the danger, and she was right there to tidy up for her team, and certainly understanding the moment. In fact, that was Melissa Farina who was back there on defense to help out. Probably saved the day for the secondary school. They still have a chance here, though, because it's still up in the attacking third. They do have a corner as well, the Fyzabad Anglican school. Can they do something with this one? This is not a bad kick. Again, the goalkeeper is first to it. And look at how far outside her goal she's taking that ball. She's fearless at the moment there, Miss Chaitan. Ball kept in, and this could be a problem for the Anglican school, but danger averted, the big stopper. Azafil Helm. Another free kick going the other way because they are probably a little bit too anxious to get forward. The referee just indicating that it's a free kick. An indirect one at that. Now, a bit of a jumbled scenario at the moment, but a chance to keep this one in, not today. And the throw-in going to the Anglican school. They've been putting up a decent fight. And in fact, in some regards, they're still very much undermanned. But they're not afraid to mix it up. And coming back all the way back on defense to help out and get it away is Jadis Shepherd. So again, with no ball boys, it's just a delay, almost like a built-in delay into the game. Ball played short, still in the area. Look at the amount of pink jerseys attacking the ball. Is still going until eventually, boom, it's cleared out of the danger zone and helped further downfield, just about the half line for a throw-in much further than what they would have been expecting when they had the ball in the danger zone. It's not the prettiest of games. I think the field has something to do with it, but then just the level of proficiency of some of these youngsters, just not there yet. They need to figure out a little bit better what they can do and what they can't do. Here's a ball played across. That's a good ball, and Ramuta is there, but she's really almost just wiped away and by the big sturdy figure of Shemaya Alfred coming across and literally laying the hammer on her and winning a throw-in the process. The captain of the secondary school trying her bit here and making sure that she tries to keep a clean sheet for her team. Here's a lovely ball inside. Once again, the goalkeeper is there. She's brave. And she comes at the feet of the attacker and claims it. And then she just kicks the ball. I'm not quite sure what she's kicking the ball for. She almost as if she gave the ball away. And so it's just something, I'm not quite sure what she's thinking. And so maybe they just told her to give it to somebody to let them pass the ball, and she just kicked it there, no problem. Give her the most difficult balls to control. And luckily for her, the person who was collecting the ball was able to at least mash it, as they say, and keep it within the team. But real naivety shown there by the goalkeeper, and she just almost gifted the Anglican school a penalty or a goal had the youngster Ramki soon been able to really take advantage of that. The back running again. Here they come again, trying her best to turn quickly and make something happen down that left-hand side. But they quickly forced to retreat, and they have more opportunities now going up the road, as they say. Ball played forward, but only defenders back there. That's a good clearance downfield where it's picked up quite nicely, and they're moving again. Ball playing from right to left. And unfortunately, it just kind of changes hands. So just when you think the game is getting that flow, that passing flow, something happens. It's an errant pass, or it's a bumpy pass. The control just isn't there, and somebody else comes and either takes the ball away or forces them into error to have to take it over the line. They have a throw-in. The secondary school. Ball thrown down this side and almost sticking in the mud there for Utley to take advantage. So while the secondary school students must be thinking that this is maybe an advantage for them against the Anglican school, but nothing could be further from the truth. Spoken very biasly by somebody who went to an Anglican school as well. So again, the ball, you know, she's making a split to try to tackle for the ball, and they just take these unnecessary risks, but then they don't know much better, and they're just giving effort. That's the important thing, and it must be seen as effort from all accounts. And trying, she needs to at least figure out what exactly it is she wanted to do there, because she was just standing there and not able to get any kind of contact with the ball. Nevertheless, they're coming again. Here's another big boot downfield, but not too many red shirts in there. And look at how the ball just kind of hits and dies. And you really can't run with this ball. You have to release it as quickly as possible and allow yourselves the best chance to get beyond the mud. And this one is played into touch. That's a good, sensible play to get it out of the danger zone. So no goals yet in this encounter. Ball thrown in there, aiming at Simon, but she can't control it. Guess who does though? And that's the youngster taking on the defenders. And that's a handle ball. She just, the ball is just bouncing up at her feet, at her face rather, and she just opted to use her hand, and she conceded a free kick. Here's a free kick, not very well taken, but guess what? It may still run there for her, and Ramuta trying to get something there, and not much. It's kept out by her teammates. They still have possession, trying to run with the ball. She may get a second bite of the cherry. Unfortunately, it's overturned. Ramuta turning away from the pressure, still trying to go forward with it, and then loses out. She's a small person, and so any kind of additional, anybody with weight could create a problem for her. That's very well done indeed, keeping it in. Plays a nice little ball inside. The control though is not of the best. They still have possession, and this one is played away over to that far side, where they're just not able to take it, because they had it on one side. They really should have gone the other way. Here's no chance now. Ramuta, can she slip the goalkeeper? She does. And I think the keeper, offside is the call, however, it wouldn't count. But you could just see the intention there to try to swing it from one side of the field to the next. And where Ramuta was lurking, unfortunately, she had crept into an offside position. So a goal kick, 36 minutes gone. Taking their time about this goal kick. Remember, we already played 36 and a half minutes gone. Ball still kept alive though. Now the Anglican school still trying to come forward with it, but certainly the secondary school, they seem to have the awareness rather to try to hit on the quick counter attack. And that's exactly what they're doing. They want to throw in. And this time it's picked up by the Anglican school, but another little infringement at the back, and is it another foul through? So it's like a constant occurrence at these games, because for no reason other than their own in terms of the manufacture of some of these things, you never know where it's going to go. But here is the opportunity to run, and Ramuta is after it, but she's not going to get there. Ball just cleared up field. So who will blink first, as they say? As it is right now, it's pretty even between these two teams. Still they're lining up for this one. Ramuta has had a good first half. She's still going, and then she goes down. She must be black and blue in certain parts right now. The amount of tackles she's getting. Not much by way of goal mouth action at the moment. The ball is just being tossed back and forth in the middle of the field, more or less in the middle area and straight down the middle. So I think the players would be better advised to try to avoid that quagmire down there and see if they can't move the ball quicker in other parts of the field. But a corner kick to the Anglican school, the Fyzabad Anglican. Again, another low one. She gets it back. Is she onside? And the ball is played in, but not very far. In fact, they're leaving it inside the area. That could be dangerous for them. Now the ball just helping it forward. Off to the races they go, and quick as possible, and doing very well to intercept that ball there. Another nice little ball played up the field there. This could be very, very interesting. Ramuta is on her way. Can she get the shot off? She does. Two straight. You can see the intention though. She wants to pull the trigger, and it just, she's not getting the angle right. She has to canter the antenna a little bit better. And try to see if she could get it on target, see if the goalkeeper can really save. The goalkeeper we've seen so far is very brave. She's not afraid to dive at the feet of an opponent. So another quick recovery of the ball will do the, yes, it eludes everybody and falls to her and that side as they make their way forward again. The Anglican school still trying to get in there and do damage. Simmons, she may still get another bite of the cherry. That's a handle ball, but the referee had blown for an infringement prior. And it's going to be a free kick to the Fyzabad Secondary School. No goals to show so far. A lot of huffing and puffing, but nobody really prepared to blow the house down by way of scoring a goal. So it's going to be interesting. Look at how they all sort of back away from the ball and assume a line, as if that is the battle line there. This is the zone. You can't cross this zone. That's like the belongings to one group as opposed to the entire sporting fraternity. Ball played away, played to the left side, and they're trying to build, but that's a careless ball and given away quite easily, one might add. And it's now a challenge for them to really connect with their passes, because if a defender only assumes a position that negates option number one, there aren't any other options, and that is the reality of the football right now. A throw in. Ramutai is sent scampering forward again, but another big boot comes over and tidies up at the back for the Fyzabad Secondary School. Jada Shepherd helping out there. So they're making slow progress down this left-hand side, and running quickly after the ball is Amy Ayam, and they're trying to get her going. But what is the biggest bugbear? Another foul through. So let's see if she can execute it properly. She does. Not the best throw, but it was picture perfect. And now this could be the opportunity they were looking for. Can she shoot? She puts it on the left foot and hits it, but it's blocked. And now she's spreading it wide. An opportunity for Ramuta to control it. And it just bounces aimlessly into the arms of the goalkeeper. 4-4 is, well, goalless is the score here, but I say 4-4 is the desired score. If we could get one goal at least to start proceedings, and see if they can see who could fill up the scoreboard the quickest. But as it is right now, it's still scoreless, and my 4-4 dream might just be that, a dream. Ball, that's good football. The ball played across, but that is the end of the first half, and at the end of it, it remains scoreless between Fyzabad Secondary, the team in the red tops, and the plucky Fyzabad Anglican School, the team with the red and blue, pink and blue tops at the half. It's still goalless, with a fair amount of the possession going the way of the Fyzabad Anglican School, and I'm sure they'll be hoping to continue that in the second half. We'll get to that in a short while. So we're getting ready for second half action now in this zone encounter. Fyzabad and Fyzabad Anglican. Fyzabad Secondary, and with their numbers to you now, with their backs to you at the moment, and Fyzabad Anglican School in the pink and blue outfits. But this is a very challenging field for some of these players. The heavier ones will enjoy themselves in it. The lighter ones, though, will struggle mightily for traction and to hold footing. So here we go to start the second half of this encounter. Still no goals. And this time it's just hammered downfield. Problems here now. Trying to get it out there. Ramuta, she's coming into the area, but once again, very alert and coming in there and almost like it's like family members. They're all having a fun time over there because it was Carissa, or coming over was Farina, Melima Farina, to mid the interception. Here's another chance. Can they get the ball in? And no, they can't. So it's been a evening of threats. They've been threatening to score a goal, but nothing to show for it just yet. And will somebody finally get the threat serious and execute the threat and score a goal? Ball played into the area, and you could see the muddy areas and the control letting her down badly at times. Now another opportunity, the ball coming across, but that's probably as far as it reaches. The defense is good enough and it's concentrated enough to put off any kind of and nothing doing. They're still having a hard time. And another opportunity to take the ball away and to saunter forward with it. Still trying to get into the game a little bit more. Ball played away though, and Ramuta again plays the ball inside. Here's a shot, and it sticks into the mud. Now ball played upfield. Still they're battling hard, trying to get it away from the danger zone. And this time the tackle comes in and takes it over the line. So Kaylee Richards so the throw-in is taken, and still they can't get it, but that's a good turn. She put her body between her and the man and just caught the inside leg, and it was blocked eventually by the defender. Now trying to run away with it. And we have another player who she probably got struck in the face and is having a hard time breathing at the moment. Ayana Simon. So they're gonna. She seems to be okay. I don't think they need too much, but they might just give her a drink of water or something of the like to clear out to dry off her face. And here is the free kick. The ball just bumped between the two players, I should say. Now they're running towards goal. This could be where the danger lies for the Fyzabad Anglican outfit. And the ball is shifting sides rather quickly, but this is about the 8th or 9th throw, almost from the identical spot. And they can't, again, the ball just changing hands. They can't seem to control it long enough to deny the opponents any kind of momentum. And another opportunity for them to try to bring the ball forward, but you can see them really beginning to kind of jumble together. And everybody's waiting to see. It should be a throw-in to the secondary school. still. Nothing doing as they try to get this one forward, but excellent work again. Can she get the ball forward? Now they may get a chance here. Can they get it into the opposition for the danger players? Utterly not able to corral that one. And as a result, with a little more freedom, the ball is played back upfield and battling hard for it, just getting a boot in, and is Bailey. So Bailey sensing danger and able to come over and avert that danger as quickly as possible. Another chance, trying to turn, but being harassed there by the defender. That's good work. Once again, not dwelling on her reputation as a seamer, and really just trying to make sure that she gets in front of her as much as possible. And they're going to get another one played into the mud again. And now they're bringing it out into the heavily grassed areas. That's kind of like how you have to look at this field. They're running at goal. And nice little turn, but that touch just took her a little bit away from the goal. And nothing doing. Eventually, they will play it upfield. Simon miskicks this one, and now they end up on pressure here because she's trying to turn inside. Still going. Hard luck. And well, the flag didn't go up, so the players, I suspect, who were and maybe they'll have a chance at the other end now, but nothing doing. Good defensive work, and then she moved the ball and she got clobbered by that kick. And everybody seems concerned about the incident. It's not been a game without incident. In fact, we've seen a couple recently where players were like dropping like flies, which is a combination of fatigue and conditioning. So it's not been an easy afternoon for anyone by any stretch of the imagination. It's been a tough game, but tough they are. We've seen that from them. I'm sure they'll be trying to see how much energy they can conserve and just take things as they come. I think it's all sorted out now. She's off the field. She'll be back 1 minute. Here's a free kick and headed away. But only as far as the Ramuta, who is still in there. Simon trying her best. The goalkeeper now will have to come, and she does well. Picks it up and gets it out of harm's way. And now she's going to have a big kick downfield, I would imagine. Not a big kick, she just kind of punts it. But it may just bounce and keep bouncing. That's the challenge for some of these players. That ball should easily have stayed down, but it just kept bouncing. Played into space, and then it runs all the way over. She likes to run with the ball. She keeps saying she remember the opportunity to do that, and they're doing something else. But here again, they're having a tough time really getting anything going towards goal. In fact, I don't think the secondary school has had a real saunter into the Fyzabad Anglicans goal mouth in the second half so far. Chuckle there. Ramuta does well. Now, can she get the ball forward? That's the challenge for her. She can get into space, but her passes are not as powerful as some of the others, and as a result, it doesn't get to its intended target. Here's another one played outright. Ramuta trying to get inside, and no, the ball hits her and stays there. It almost knocks her down, but she's back up on her feet. And now they have another block there, so this is going to be a free kick now to the Anglican school. Can they make this one count? Because if they could get this in the area, it might be the ideal opportunity to break the deadlock here. Maybe a header or a ball skidding off the surface. If you're going to do it, hit it hard. Here's a kick, but she aims it at the back post, and it bounces and goes out of play. So another goal kick and another opportunity that wasted there. Nobody getting a touch. And once more, they're having difficulties getting the ball into the opposition because they're using the center of the field, which is the center with the quagmire. And it's almost like nobody recognizes that. And for whatever reason it is, trying their best to slow down this process. But back in the game, you could see it's really just back and forth, but nothing by way of goal mouth action. Here's another one played inside, and a chance again. They're looking to probably free up one of the markers so that they can get the ball to her. But right now, this just tenacious defense from the Anglican defenders. Players still going forward and still trying. That's the only thing you can do now, because technique goes all the way, and it's about who is a novel opportunity out for them to probably steal one. You never know. They're creating enough opportunities or getting closer, and nothing to write home about thus far. So now they're getting inside. Can they get a shot off, a proper shot? Thinking about it. On the right foot she wants to come. And here's a chance. I thought she was going to just wind it up and let it go. But it's taking forever. Slips someone nicely. Still going. And loses out on the handle. It goes awry. Didn't even go out. They just build it up as a moving set play and going on their own. Now the ball played further right this time, and the ball inside the area. And another chance here. The ball just not going where the players intended it to go, because it's just been a real slugfest as they kind of pound on each other, hoping against hope of getting something going their way. This time it's kept in, and no, it's not. She was trying to step over it just to make sure that she had something behind the line. Would you believe it? In just 10 seconds or so, I'm expecting. So she's expecting some kind of assistance here. And maybe they might switch it around and give a different thrower. Alea Odin with the throw. Now the ball spread over. This could be interesting here. Can she get the shot going? And it's blocked. And there comes the goalkeeper. As soon as she saw the ball, being blocked, she was quickly off to the races and was able to corral the ball as quickly as possible. So, hey, good opening, and it just goes around. Maybe another shot is coming, and not wide enough, but the ball still plays. And here comes the corner kick or the play from the side. Nevertheless, they're still battling away here. Nobody with a goal to show for all their efforts so far in this game. Down the side it comes. Can she keep it in? Just running with it. Ramuta plays a nice little ball inside. And maybe this might be the opportunity here. Still it comes back and forth. It's just pinging around in the area. And nobody can really put a big boot on it and finish it off. Ball still there. And mud still there. Water, dry stuff. Everything is in the mix. Lovely little roll away from and still nothing, but they're in the area, they're getting closer. Where's the shot? It finally comes and it's blocked, and eventually it's cleared away once more. And here they come again. Farina with a block initially, and another tackle coming in there from Ramuta. Or rather, Ramuta was the one trying to get the cross in, but not able to do so. And that block was by Melissa Farina. And better things on her minds now. She's looking and hoping that they can somehow conjure up a goal. Looks like they might have just one goal in this game, or maybe as soon as they score one, they might score a couple more. A throw in to the Fyzabad Anglican. Ramuta, the intended target, over her head, and luckily it's cleared almost to the identical position. Ball still in the area. They're still trying to spread it wide. Now here's a first-time ball curling in. Again, it goes in the wrong direction to what was intended. Now they're going to try again. And another free kick. So they've been pouring it on here now, and it just seems as if the Fyzabad secondary, they're unable to cope with the constant pressure. But so far so good. They're bent, but they haven't broken. So what will the answer be here now? Everybody just kind of looking around as this one goes past, goes out for yet another goal kick. Nothing doing just yet in this game, so it's still goalless. 59 minutes gone, approaching the hour mark. And here's a ball played in short, not a very good kick out, and clearing up and not wasting any time at all. There was Jada Shepherd back on defense to help out. And here is Ramuta with a lovely ball back inside, and the ball is played away again for yet another throw-in to the Anglican school, the Fyzabad Anglican. Ramuta is a small player, very sturdy. Here's a throw-in and trying her best there. Now the shot comes, well, it's not really a shot. It was a pass by Ramuta, but not very far. And the ball somehow eludes everybody and comes back into the middle of the park, trying to get something going. ball comes across. This could be interesting here now, trying to run out of harm's way with it, which is ill-advised in that quagmire there. But she still has possession, and she's still going. And now it's taken away from her, but unfairly, so says the referee. And it's going to be another spot kick, a free kick to the Fyzabad Secondary School. Finally, they could breathe a little bit because they've been under constant pressure. And now this one is going the other way, but again, danger averted as the ball is cleared away at the back. Nicholas and James back there. That's a good ball down the extremities of the field, and not taking any chances again as the ball is played into touch. And a little bit of a disagreement there as to maybe she could have held the ball, but when you're in defense, there's no debating who should do what. You just want to try to get it instinctively. As I say, now they get another free kick. So while a lot of the play has been down at this end in front of the goalkeeper, she hasn't had that much to save. She's had to retrieve the ball a lot of times, but she hasn't had anything to save. Everybody looking to see what the benches would be like. And another opportunity for them to maybe just get the ball upfield, because it's been a tough afternoon for these players. And nothing doing here. And this one though goes into touch. So it's not a nice game to watch. It's a little bit of an ugly game. And but both teams giving effort. That's the important thing. Trying something. Maybe they'll get a shot off here. Here is another opportunity. They're running at the goal. Chance here for a shot. It's blocked. And another shot comes, still in play. And then she's brought down in the area. That could be a penalty. Or is it in the area or outside of the area? It's very close. And the referee is checking on the player to see if she is okay. She stays down. You can see her dribbling. She got the boot. She took the ball and then it just clipped the boot. Her legs taken from under it, and Tamira Utley wins the penalty. Or does she? The referee still hasn't indicated. It's 63 minutes gone, and he still hasn't said whether it's a penalty or not. He just kind of pointed to the spot where the girl, where Utley is located, and maybe she fell on the knee itself as she was tripped and went down. But the field, I suppose, in certain parts are firm and dry and hard, and other parts are just a little bit spongy. So who is it going to be now, or what is it going to be? And I think the referees said that they can take their water breaks now. So the players will kind of gravitate towards the cooler for a couple of minutes or so, while Utley is being attended to. So again, it's been a rather dull affair, goalless, with plenty of effort though from the players. And if you like women's football, you want to see that, or you kind of grown accustomed to seeing that. Not afraid to challenge each other and try to get some advantage for your team. But you can see Utley being helped off the field right now, and I think it's going to be a penalty. So Almost the spot where she fell down is the spot where the ball is being placed, and that is what I think is a little bit concerning. Even as a penalty, I don't know if it's that far out, the penalty. And now the players are lining up there, so it means a great opportunity here now for Jada Shepherd. Can she convert from here? Oh, it's a free kick. I thought it was a penalty, but it's just a free kick because all the players are now behind the ball. Now, why that ball is so close to the goal that I want to believe it's inside the area, but the referee says it's just a free kick, and it's going to be Jada Shepherd who is going to try her luck with this one. So now it's an opportunity. Here's a shot low, and it's blocked, but they can't get the second shot to go in though, and coming away with it, but only just, and it's played into touch for a throw-in. So the shot was a good one. It was on target, but it was deflected away from the goal, and here they come again. And it's still going. Can they still get a shot off? Now the one is played up down to the right-hand side, but nobody's there. Everybody seems to be following the ball. However, it's given away, and still the battle for it over on that left-hand side for the Anglican school. What an upset this would be if they could knock off the Fyzabad Secondary School. Now they get a chance, coming, running at goal, and there's another trip in the area. This time the referee is blown, and it looks like it's a penalty. And it is a penalty. She was knifing away into the area, Odika Simmons, and she was clipped from behind by Jada Shepherd. And this is a penalty now for Fyzabad Anglican in the 68th minute of play. So I thought we had a penalty at the other end. The referee said no, and it was a free kick. It was a well-taken free kick, but it was well defended by the wall. Now we have a penalty in the opposite direction, and this one is very interesting because Rian Chaitan is there. She is hoping against hope to make this save. She's dancing, trying to put off her kicker, and let's see what gives here. The referee trying to get all the other players back outside the area, and now he is ready. The goalkeeper still dancing, still doing her little jig, and Chaitan waiting. The ball is in a difficult, in a precarious position. Look at how rough that terrain is. She kicks and scores! Well, it's a goal for the Anglican school. The Fyzabad Anglican have scored to make it 1-0 in the 68th minute, almost in the 69th minute of play. And would you believe it? Carissa France has done it for the Anglican school. And you could just see the celebration. She's all calm, cool, all eyes on me, she's saying, and no sweat. This was just par for the course, but this is really what the game needed now. And let's see what kind of response we will get here from the Fyzabad Secondary School. So it's Fyzabad Anglican 1, Fyzabad Secondary 0. And well, time is also a factor now. They don't have much time. They have to move quickly, as they say, and try their best to get something going. Ball kept in there, and the Anglican school knows where their strength is, and they do have Ramuta down that side. The goalkeeper again is quickly off a line to come and claim it. And so she will punt it upfield. She really needs to get probably a little more distance on it. But the ball just bounces angrily there, and it was handled. But going forward now, this is a chance for an equalizer, and she misses. Well, well, well. Jada Shepherd, who tripped the player that eventually got the penalty for them, and now she got a golden opportunity to really equalize, and she missed it. But the ball was handled earlier now, and it's just a tough situation for her, because she certainly had a chance there to equalize almost immediately for Fyzabad Secondary. The Anglican school, though, holding possession still and trying their best to stave off the assault that they know is coming from Fyzabad Secondary, and that was a great opportunity there for Jada Shepherd. She really should have done better with that. She had time, just the goalkeeper to beat. She was going for the corner, but it took a curve, just the angle at which she took the shot, and she curled it away from the goal. How she would like to get that one back. Ball thrown in, and now they've given away a corner kick. Probably no need to, but they've given the corner, and it's going to be another opportunity for the secondary school to probably get something out of this game. And while Fyzabad Anglican pressed the most, Fyzabad Secondary had their moments. Could this be another one? It's behind the goal. So really a poor one from Jada Shepherd, and I think she knows it, and probably trying a little too hard after giving up that penalty and then having that miss. She also missed one early in the first half as well. So a chance really for them to equalize goes by the wayside, and so everything they want the team to throw it quickly. It's a foul throw, and it's going the other way now. Can they get something going? Still the ball bubbling up there and played inside. Where is the shot? It doesn't come as yet. Still running and coming, almost overrunning the ball. That's a lovely little stab forward, but nobody there to take possession of it in a red shirt. Ramutado is always present down that left-hand side. Discipline, and but she can't keep it in. So 73.5 minutes gone in this game. All of a sudden, everything is speeded up tenfold. Everybody asking questions now, whose ball it is. They want the ball back quickly. Fyzabad Anglican wants it, and maybe this is why they wanted it. Another ball played inside, and once again the goalkeeper is very alert and comes to the edge of the area and just hits it upfield, but not very far, and the ball is kept in. Chance to get it over to the main man. Nothing doing there. Looks up, sees that still their players are just hitting where they're facing at the moment. And here's a pass fade, but it's not going to reach its target. And still they're battling for it here. That's a good ball down the flanks of the field. Just trying to keep it in, and doing very well so far to do just that. Here's another lovely ball played down there. Nicholas was the one who was trying to get it upfield. She almost falls down, and she gets another shot there, and the ball just played up. It's so tough for these girls to operate under these conditions. The field is giving them fit, really. And you're going to have some tired muscles when they get off the field. And here's a crunching tackle coming in late from Shepherd. And it's going to be a free kick, or is it a throw-in? They say it's a throw-in, and Shepherd got away with one there because she was lunging. She was actually diving in with the tackle. Ball still in play. And players rushing forward. They still play on, and nobody could get the handle on this one. And still going forward with it, trying to get it out to the attacker on the right. And the ball's played upfield now. Lovely little skill, but good defense as well. Oh, everything has become frantic now. It's just that the volume has been pumped up threefold. Here's the ball played out, and now problems here. Can she get the shot in? Still trying to dribble in the mud, and can't do it. Goalkeeper again does well, and I think it's going to be a free kick. Nobody wants to take it. She may have to take it herself, but she's not the best kicker of the ball. Actually, it looks as if, yep, Jada Shepherd is going to try to get it upfield as far as possible, and that strikes goal, but it may still get up to where it wants to go, headed away, and now a chance to get it forward, but that takes a deflection. It's going to be red ball. The secondary school has it. 77 minutes gone, and they need a goal in the worst way. And I don't know why Jada Shepherd is so far behind the ball and so far away from the goal. She needs to get up there and create some havoc. And they need all the help they can get now, the secondary school, because they're staring down a huge upset here. Now they come in again with another opportunity here, and hoping against hope to get something going forward, but nothing there. And great opportunity now for them to swing this one inside, and playing defense. Very good in defense is Jada Shepherd there. She's come back on defense to help out, and is doing a fine job. That's a brilliant turn. And can she keep going? She's still going, being harassed, but ball taken away from her and sent downfield. Still trying to turn with the ball and not able to turn with it, and in fact decided that she just wanted to play it into touch. It's going to be a throw-in. In fact, the Fyzabad Fyzabad Anglican don't need to hurry. They could just take their time and throw the ball, because Fyzabad secondary doesn't seem to want to do anything like that. If you're just going to kick the ball into touch, then you might as well, because people have the view that they're cool with this. Here's a ball played across. Now they have numbers up. Where's the shot? It's still coming towards goal, and it's just knocked down there by Shepherd, but her clearance not very far. This is good football now. Here is a shot blocked again by Shepherd, and when the cows came, that was it. Was opportunities there. Now it's another opportunity here for a shot. Can they double that lead, or will it be a last gasp effort here now for the players from the Fyzabad Secondary School? Can they conjure up something here? They've been up against the wall all afternoon long, especially in the second half. And it got even worse once the goal was scored. And now it's a free kick. And I'm surprised the referee's assistant didn't wave the flag, because that happened right in front of him. And the free kick, who is going to be, she's taking her time, Shepherd, as if she has all the time in the world, but she doesn't. And here's the kick. Done, stopped nicely, but taken away. And can she get it upfield again? This time she makes a little headway, but look who's there. Again, coming forward with the ball. And this one played up the field, but nobody's up there. And it's going to allow the players from the Anglican school to convert. And dribbling the ball too. But she got a touch, so it's going to be a throw-in to the Anglican school. Fyzabad Anglican 1, Fyzabad Secondary 0. That's where we are now in added on time, literally. No, they're still getting a chance here. There may be a last gasp effort to get a second one. And it's all going wrong for the Fyzabad Secondary School. Time running out on them here. Fyzabad Anglican must be overjoyed. They probably can't wait to get that final whistle. Ball is still being kept in play. And now a chance here to run with the ball. And they just can't seem to get the handle on it. Every time they feel that they have a chance, they can't. Here is Jada Shepherd. She plays the ball forward, and she's going for it, get the return ball. She needs to get it into the danger area, and it's played across there, and nobody home. As only defenders over on that side. The problem for Jada Shepherd is that the ball that she's playing, the only person who could deal with those balls is herself. And this is a free kick. So when does the referee blow the whistle? Can't be too far off now. 2 minutes already of added on time, entering a third. And again, Jada Shepherd is kicking the ball out of defense, but she has the best shot of all the players, so she needs to be up there to give her the team up the best chance as they come calling again. Opportunity here. She goes across them. Here's the ball in the area and straight at the goalkeeper. She very calmly takes it and will walk it to the edge of the area before disposing of it. And she kicks it. Not a very powerful kick. The ball is still there, and she can't pick it up, so she now has to try to clear it herself. And what is the infringement? The referee says it is an infringement, but the goalkeeper was flirting with danger there. And that might have been the opportunity that the Fyzabad Secondary was looking for. But they fouled the goalkeeper, and that chance went by the wayside. Still they're dribbling with it, trying to get control of the ball. And now they're trying to finish this one as best as they possibly can here. Here's a ball played forward. It's really back and forth now, trying to get something going forward. Opportunity to get it into the goal area. That ball is played away, but look at only pink shirts over on that side. No real attack down that right-hand side for the Anglican school. Ramuta back there. Hits the ball in, and it's still in play. And it's coming back at them every time. Every time they feel that they get the ball out of harm's way, it's kept into the opposition, and it's been kept once again. Is there a shot to be had? They're still dribbling, and every time they go into that quagmire, the ball is played. Here's a shot coming at goal, blocked, and eventually sent upfield once again. But they're very thin down that right-hand side. And that is it. That is the final whistle. And at the end of a pulsating contest, it has ended 1-0. A penalty converted in the 68th minute. Carissa France is the hero, and they all know each other very well, so they chatting and congratulating each other. But at the end of the day, it was a fierce battle that was won this time by the Fyzabad Anglican. 1-0 was the final score in this South Zone encounter, and I think they thoroughly deserve it at the end of the day. But even if it had ended in a tie, it would not have been any hard feelings at all. But at the end of it all, 1-0 is the final score here, with Carissa Francis' penalty the difference for the Fyzabad Anglican beating Fyzabad Secondary.